Mac utilities are these apps that live in the background that help to simplify your life. I still don't understand why macOS hasn't implemented some of these apps that actually truly would benefit making the macOS experience much more refined. I've been using these apps since I have bought my Mac. I'm going to talk about 7 of these that are free. A disclaimer: these apps have not been sponsored by the developers or any third party for me to talk about. Mac utilities has been a big part of my macOS experience. I've been using them since the first time I bought my Mac, and they've made my user experience much nicer and much worry-free. They also solve these tiny little problems that are not big deal, but once you have them, they make you realize, why didn't Apple include them at the first place? Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about 7 Mac utilities that are free to download. The 7 utilities that I'm going to talk about today are AppCleaner, External Display Brightness, CopyClip, Dozer, Flux, Rectangle, and Amphetamine. Now, please comment below guessing which one of these have actually changed my life for the better. The first one is Rectangle. Rectangle is a window tiling manager. Basically, in Windows operating system, you have windows. If you drag to the left or drag to the right, they become right side of the desktop or left side of the desktop. However, the problem in macOS is there's no such a thing. Well, there is, but it's not as efficient or as usable you'd want. That allows you to use shortcuts with your keyboards to position the windows any ways you'd like, but also allows you to drag and drop to the corners that you want for the window to occupy. This app is actually based on a previous app called Spectacle, which I'm still using and have not upgraded. However, Rectangle is the most up-to-date version of the app. External Display Brightness, as the name suggests, it's a utility to control the brightness of your monitor from your keyboard. Most of the time, if you connect an external monitor to your Mac device, you have to control the brightness using the buttons on your monitor. However, that can become tedious or frustrating most of the time, the way monitors have laid out their menus. That's why this utility allows you to control the brightness from your keyboard, and you can assign any keys you want to. Well, I say any keys. By any keys, I mean as long as it's a key between F1 and F12, you can use any of those. Flux. It's a utility that you can run in the background to change the yellow filter on your monitor. It changes based on the time of the day of the location that you're in. You can set the location and it will automatically change the yellow tint in your screen based on the sunset and sunrise. Also, you can of course pause the app for a couple of hours and it will resume back. The extra cool thing about this utility is that you can also connect to your Philips Hue bulbs if you have them. So what happens then is, as the yellow tint gets stronger on your display and the lights around you become much more warmer. Amphetamine allows you to quickly set times to not put asleep your Mac. This is particularly useful if you're trying to download something, if you are rendering a simulation or something like that. You can set a timer, you can set up to which time of the day you want to not happen, or you can also choose, if you have a particular app running, to always have it turned on so that the Mac won't go to sleep. CopyClip is a utility that allows you to store all the copy text in your menu bar. You can have up to as many as you want. Usually it is set for 80 and it shows only 20, but the cool thing about it is you can, let's say, copy 20 things and you can go to the clip to your menu bar and start choosing all the 20 words or 20 copy text that you wanted. AppCleaner, as the name suggests, it cleans the app, but not cleaning the app in that way. What it means is basically when you try to uninstall an app, usually there are a lot of cache files and hidden files that are still stored in your local machine, so that in the future, if you download the same app again, it will be able to restore the previous information. However, sometimes if you want to remove all those hidden files as well, what you can do is use AppCleaner. If you drag and drop the app that you want to uninstall, it automatically searches throughout your Mac and finds all the hidden and cache files, so that once you press delete, it will delete all those files as well. Dozer. Now that you have installed all these extra utilities, you may see that your menu bar is quite busy. So what Dozer does is allows you to hide the items that you don't want to see all the time, and you can press this button as many times as you want to open and close. Basically, it just hides all these Mac utilities that you don't want to see all the time. Thank you for reaching the end of this video. Utility that has completely changed, revolutionized my Mac experience is external display brightness. It's just, you can change or control the brightness without fiddling with those tiny buttons at the back of your monitor that you don't even know where it is, or those horrible menu displays built by the display manufacturers that have absolutely no clue, and it's hidden in many subcategories. It's the best for me, at least. I'm not paid to say so, but it is the one that I felt the most satisfaction using, or like, wow, it has changed my life. Thank you very much for watching this week's video, and see you soon.